At Lilongwe Wildlife Centre, a bush baby with tummy trouble needs special care.
It's so hard with all that fluff, hey? You don't know where the skin starts and the fluff finishes.
It's all in a day's work for Malawi's only wildlife rescue team. It's a busy time of year for Malawi's only wildlife rescue centre. The influx of orphans during the rainy season always keeps staff on their toes. It's Weighin Day at the centre's orphan nursery.
Sorry, waking you up, hey?
All the youngsters have to be put on the scales to monitor their health.
Now you're going to unroll, Bubs. So 2.67.
Some prove more challenging than others.
Right in the corner where you can't reach him. So 760. Sorry, buddy. Very cute. Okay. Okay, back to bed then.
Tori's worried about one of the young orphans.
So we were just doing routine weights on these guys. Zebedee's lost weight again.
Oh, bless him.
Okay. He still doesn't look great. Like, he's still got diarrhea. He's not really drinking his milk properly anymore either.
Okay.
So I think he just needs a bit of an exam, hey?
Zebedee is a bush baby.
Oh, what's going on, my darling?
Mostly it's like, if you look at him, like, you can see his tail's filthy. Like,
We only had a bath the other day.
these bush babies should have, like, you know, big, fluffy,
Yeah, pristine.
happy tails.
Zebedee has a stomach bug that's causing him to have diarrhea and is making him lose weight.
Zebedee was rescued from a village down in the south. These guys often get picked up by accident. The mums don't bring the babies with them when they leave the nest. They leave them in the tree hollows. So sometimes people find them and assume they've been abandoned, but really they're just hanging out waiting for mum to get home. It happens quite frequently with lots of different species.
Good lad. So it just feels very gassy in there and a lot of liquid. Not much solid stuff in there, young man.
You can tell he's not feeling great because these guys are normally, like, full of attitude. He's only little, but when we've got the big ones, they're really scary.
Zebedee is 2 months old and should still be with his mum.
When I'm kind of lifting up his skin, really, if you're well hydrated, it should just snap back. It's just taking that little bit longer. So it says to me that he is a little bit dehydrated. But I think what we need to do is just give him a little bit of a helping hand. We'll start by giving some fluids.
Oh, is that making everything better? Never really quite sure where to put the second baby. A baby bush baby or a bush baby baby? Bush baby baby sounds too much like a Justin Bieber song.
Yeah, I think baby bush baby is the way to do it. So, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
It's so hard with all that fluff, hey? You don't know where the skin starts and the fluff finishes. Good boy.
I know.
Very brave.
We'll get you back home.
Zebedee was quiet and timid when he had his stomach bug, but now he's beginning to show some attitude. The little bush baby is recovering well and getting stronger every day.
He's upset that we've disturbed him.
Charlotte's been monitoring Zebedee's progress.
Pop him in and get a weight from him. All right, young man. Well, considering he was 350 grams when he started, he's clearly making up for it now and putting on the weight. He looks bigger. Look how fluffy he looks as well. He's starting to look like a proper bush baby. He's lovely and fluffy. He's clearly doing a little bit more self-care and hopefully means that he's not having any further diarrhea as well, which is fantastic. But we'll get him out, we'll have a good look. All right, all right. I can't believe how different he looks.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this tail then. Look how fluffy this is.
Bush babies use their long tails to help them jump between trees.
His condition is So different to how it was. Really pleased with how he looks.
Zebedee has missed out on having a mother, but vet nurse Alza has been a good substitute.
I know.
What would usually happen in the wild is once he got to a certain age, a certain weight and size, he would go off from mum and start living his life on his own.
Right, come. That's my hair.
Is he going for an explore? You're fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not. The fact that he has had such a big weight gain is really promising, but the more that he puts on that weight, the closer he'll get to being a full-size greater bush baby, and the closer he'll get to going into the wild. Hey, handsome boy.
Nighttime brings unexpected visitors to the centre. It's also the busiest time of day for creatures like Bushbaby Zebedee, who's graduated to an outdoor enclosure. His big saucer eyes allow him to see in very low light.
Bush babies are nocturnal, so they'll only be up and eating at night time. So I'm going to bring him his food for the evening now, because he should be up and around and learning to eat just when it's dark.
Bush babies only stay with their mothers for a few months, so by now Zebedee would be going it alone if he was in the wild.
When Zebedee came into us, he was only a couple of weeks old, so he still needed milk every couple of hours from us. And because of that, he didn't mind being around humans that much. And since he's moved out into this outdoor enclosure, we've weaned him off the milk completely, and he just eats solid once a day once it's dark. And because of that, he's doing really well.
This bundle of fluff is showing signs of wanting to make his own way in the world.
He doesn't come out when we go in anymore. He doesn't want anything to do with us. And that's amazing. It means he's one step closer to being released because he's not humanized anymore.
Hey Love Nature fans, be sure to like and subscribe to catch all our wild animal stories. Get closer to nature right here on YouTube.